Things change so fast with cryptocurrency. Missing a video for 3 days feels like I missed out on 3 years. I'm not kidding. It's kind of insane. But listen, it's been kind of crazy. Kind of had a holiday weekend. Over here in my front, I don't know how things are going over there where you guys are watching. But over here, we're having a serious issue with that illness that's going around. You know, the thing that starts with a C that I don't want to say because YouTube is real funny about smacking videos around that say things that they don't like, including things about Bitcoin. That's a whole different discussion. Make sure you subscribe. But the illness has kind of impacted my household. I actually got 2 kids that need to go get tested on Friday. And yeah, it's been kind of insane. So my apologies to you guys for not getting up here as consistent as I used to. But check this out. I do got some nuggets today. I do got some gold. I got some things that I think you guys are going to find very appealing. Things that I think you guys are going to find very interesting and potentially worth your time in crypto, okay? None of this is financial advice, by the way. Make sure you invest with your own strategies. Don't believe what you see coming from a cryptocurrency influencer. Don't believe what you see on Twitter. Do your own research. Now, as I said in one of my previous videos, I am going to stop using CoinMarketCap. So we're going to use CoinGecko. And the reason I'm stopping using CoinMarketCap, there's just too much controversy going on around it, and I don't feel like it has the reliability necessary to give you guys the best, actually should I say the most accurate portrayal of what's happening in the crypto space today. But as we can see right now, Bitcoin has basically been trading sideways. Activity has basically been going sideways for everyone. A lot of people think that today we've had a little bit of a mini pump, mini rally, a little bit of excitement. Me personally, I think we just dumped into some pretty strong buy orders. I'm not too confident about this little bit of a rebound. And listen, I do have good reason for that. I do have very, very good reason for that. There's a lot of things that are happening right now that determine the health of our financial markets, especially the traditional markets. One of those things, especially here in the United States, okay, and this was kind of crazy. This one thing here in the United States will actually impact the rest of the world. That is called our stimulus deal. The United States still has not closed on its second round of stimulus deal. And what I think we're seeing happen right now, especially in traditional markets, is basically, I think there's a big nasty game going on where somebody or some entities are trying to force certain things to happen right now in traditional markets to get what they want. That stimulus deal can change a lot of things. That stimulus deal, I guarantee you the day that it's announced that it has been closed and done and signed and going to happen, I guarantee you you're going to see the stock market go crazy again. Now, something that they draw a lot of attention to, by the way, as far as what is happening in the traditional markets is Tesla. Tesla has been getting hammered. Tesla has been getting smacked in the head. I don't think that Tesla is the one that is performing the worst. I think there's more important things to cover out there. Tesla is just an easy target. Tesla has been a big threat to our big automotive giants such as GM, Chrysler, Ford. Okay, so I do believe that Tesla is just simply an easy target right now, and I do believe there's more important things for us to pay attention to other than what's going on with Tesla. But the S&P right now has not been performing as well as it has been. I mean, the rally has kind of been over. And something else to pay attention to, let me move myself out of the way for you guys, is you see how Bitcoin has been doing in the 1-hour chart. Let's compare it to the 1 hour of the SPX, which is the S&P 500. In my opinion, I think we're starting to see a decoupling. Yes, I mean, you can look at this and say, hey, it's trending a lot with the S&P 500, but the overall growth that the S&P 500 has had in the past few days, Bitcoin has not necessarily shared that level of growth. We've actually gone a bit more on, I guess you could say, sideways ramp versus the level of growth that you have seen come out of the SPX. And I suspect that we will continue to see a decoupling. And the one thing that's find very interesting right now is the fact that Bitcoin has been correlating a lot closer with gold. Correlation between Bitcoin and gold reaches its highest level in 10 years. 10 freaking years. To me, when I see that and I hear that, that's like music to my ears. It is. It's like music to my ears, and the reason for that is the one thing that a lot of people talk about is Bitcoin is going to be that hedge against financial disaster or economic disaster. Seeing that Bitcoin and gold are starting to trend together, that is a good sign. But there is also an argument that can go against that. You must remember that when it comes to gold and silver, there is more paper that exists than the physical asset itself. The same thing with Bitcoin. There's a lot more paper Bitcoin than there is actually Bitcoin. We know that there's 21 million Bitcoin that will ever exist. Right now it's theorized that there's about 42 million paper Bitcoin derivatives out there. Okay, it's very important to take this in consideration because you see a lot of these people that get into this, they're getting into this not because they believe in the philosophies, they don't believe in anything about the technology of Bitcoin, they're simply betting on the price. And this current economic environment that's happening right now globally makes it the perfect time to buy up as much paper Bitcoin as possible and use that as a hedge, knowing that right now, while the traditional world is struggling and the cryptocurrency world has something called DeFi that is flourishing, TVL has gotten up to about $10 billion and it's only getting stronger. It's very clear it's a smart choice to go ahead and hedge into that market versus just staying, in a sinking ship. So the moment that we see that second stimulus come out, the second stimulus checks, the second basically bailout roll out, I guarantee you we are going to see some really positive gains, not just in the S&P 500, but the entire market. I think it will trickle into us. I think you'll see a lot of oversellers buying until the next round of bailout or until something else goes wrong or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a very interesting time to be in crypto. Very exciting stuff. So keep your eyes on that. So make sure you kind of keeping your eyes on what's happening in a more traditional sense because that does weigh in on us. All right, listen, now it is time to talk about the crypto gold, the crypto nugget, some really good things I got for you guys that I think you guys are going to find interesting. Remember, none of this is me saying go buy it. This is me presenting it to you, saying here's some opportunities that exist in the current market situation. These things could shit on you. The rug could be pulled on you at any moment, okay? But the simple fact is, you guys asked for me to share as much as I find with you guys, and that is what we're doing. Now, check this out. The first one we're going to talk about is Ethereum. Ethereum, what I find interesting about that, now this is about the token sale that's coming up. Let me go ahead and put this up here so you guys can see it. Look at me failing at my own technology over here and get myself out the way like this. All right, Ethereum public token sale starts in 8 hours and 41 minutes from the time that this video is being made. I find this one interesting because of this right here. We are one of the first blockchain companies to develop real tangible blockchain applications with the world's largest internet company, Google, and the world's largest human resource firm and Fortune 500 company, Randstad. That I do find interesting. So far, fact checkers have not been able to discredit this. Fact checkers have not been able to sit there and say Ethereum is just blowing smoke up your ass. This right here actually looks pretty promising. Therefore, I am sharing it with you. I have no idea, okay? Let me look at you and I say this. I have no idea if it's going to be successful. But what I can tell you is it has good fundamentals. And obviously, the fundamentals are strong as hell as well. And next one I'm going to talk about is one I have already talked about before. And I cannot emphasize how important this bad boy is for you guys to go and learn about. Credentials for Web 3.0, credentials for Web 3 for the Polkadot ecosystem. We know that right now, as far as like the DeFi world goes, Ethereum has not been friendly to the average Joe, right? Building on Ethereum has not been friendly to the average Joe. Right now, if you want to get in and play on DeFi or start yield farming, majority of you guys cannot afford it. And I get it. It's not fair. It's becoming a rich man's game, a rich crypto whale game. Minnows just don't have enough room to eat in this current environment. Polkadot is going to come out with some solutions to help those things out. Kilt is a very instrumental tool, a very, very instrumental tool in ensuring the integrity of that transition, the integrity of developers making really good stuff and solving problems for you guys. I suggest you come over here to kilt.io, take a look at the video, take some time to research it, okay? Because when you kind of get the grasp of what this technology is, you're going to say to yourself, oh man, why have I been sleeping on this one, okay? This isn't financial advice. This is me telling you, go in there, take the time and research this. I promise you won't be disappointed. Something else I want to point out is, because you guys ask for this one all the time, is what is going on with my Phantom wallet. Let me take myself out the way. As you can see, I started staking this for you guys because you asked for it on August 17th. As of today, I have claimed 2,800 FTM tokens. So currently, at the current price, that puts me somewhere around $100, close to $100, and it hasn't been a full month yet. Those are not bad returns. 2,800 FTM is not bad returns. That is actually going to put me above. That's going to put me above the 30%. And the reason for that, the reason I'm going to make more than 30% per annum on this is because every time I get rewards, which I get them every 4 hours, I go ahead and I re-delegate them. I increase my delegation every time I see available rewards. So that's been my little trick. Okay, whatever you want to do with it, it's up to you. Now, next thing we need to talk about, and this one's a very, very big deal. I actually tweeted about this earlier today. I said, I truly feel, let me get my big fat head out the way. I said, I truly feel that the Sandbox game has the right strategy to close the crypto and gaming gap. And I mean that when I say this. I absolutely mean that when I say this. I'm a gamer. I'm a nerd. As a matter of fact, I have played Minecraft quite a bit. I've put a lot of time into Minecraft. My kids play Minecraft as well. So we take a lot of time together to build some really cool things in the ecosystem. We build things online. You get what I'm saying? It's so time investing. It's insane. But it's like a whole different world, a whole different ecosystem. And within those ecosystem, you have a currency, and a currency that's absolutely useless for me in the real world for all that damn time that I put into it. With the Sandbox, okay, if you look at this tweet, what makes this tweet that I put out here so special? Binance is buying 4,012 LAN NFTs in the Sandbox game decentralized gaming platform. You might be asking yourself, what exactly is going on here? Binance is buying land? Yes, they are buying digital land. If you click over here on map, over here it will show you the map of the gaming ecosystem that's available right now. And this is where you can see what land has been bought and what land is available. Currently, the land is sold out. Look at some of the entities that has already bought land. Look at this, Die City over here. Crypto Motors, I love that one. That one's pretty cool. We got the Sandbox has bought a lot of their own land. There's a lot of really cool things. Roller Coaster Tycoon World. Now, if you're not a gamer, you don't appreciate this. Roller Coaster Tycoon is a very popular game with gamers building your own theme parks and whatnot. A lot of people put a lot of time and effort into that, and now they can actually get something in return for that. You know what's funny though is I was actually today, but I got so tied up today, was actually going to put me playing some video games in the background and put into perspective why Sandbox is so important as far as putting a tokenized ecosystem for your efforts. I mean, and it's also what's cool about these games is a lot of people create their own things, especially in games like Minecraft or even Roblox, okay? Roblox meets Minecraft is basically what this is right here. But you build these things, these really cool things, and you can share them, but you get nothing for it, and it takes a lot of time. And here's the thing to think about when it comes to time. You exchange hours of your life for money. That's what you're doing when you get paid. Hours of life for money. But when you do hours of life for recreation, you get nothing but maybe a little bit of joy. This right here kind of changes that. And I know a lot of people have a lot of questions about the entire ecosystem. To get a good grasp of the ecosystem with Sandbox, something I highly suggest is you go visit their Medium. I will put a link for that down below so that you can take the time to read through exactly the whole gaming and token ecosystem. Because once you take the time to invest into or dive into this, let me rephrase that, to dive into this, it all starts to make sense. You get what I'm saying? This is fine. There's finally something, in my opinion, that is going to bridge the gap of crypto and gaming. It's about damn time. Now, before I end this video, I do have a very important question to ask those who stayed this far. Those who actually made it this far, I know that I can rely on you to do something for me. I need your feedback. I need you guys to tell me, okay, when you look at Kilt and you research Kilt, what questions pops up in your mind? What things are you concerned about? What things do you want to learn about? What ambitions do you hope Kilt has, okay, for the future? I'd like to know what your thoughts are. If you please would not mind, put those in the comments section. What I would like to do for you is get those questions answered in a follow-up video sometime next weekend. Okay, so please take the time to do that. I know the guys who watch this far can give me some of the best feedback, so I'm really curious. Tell me some thoughts about Kilt. But listen, that's all I got for today, guys. That's it. That's all. I know it's been a long time since I've done a video, and I apologize for that, but hopefully I'll have another one out tomorrow with some good gold nuggets for you guys. Check out everything that I share with you guys today. I'm out, guys. Peace.